Yes, it is Little Lizard.
And you still want to get back here and catch one of the IMAX shows. Last IMAX show is not until 5:30. That should be the Journey to Space movie, usually. Journey to Space reflects on the shuttle and reflects to the future, Discovery. You've been in the Atlantis building. There's a picture that looks very similar to this one, except it is fully completed because Endeavour's parked with it at this black object, the pressurized mating adapter, and she officially started and completed the International Station. Nest is way up in the top in the fork. You see that big dark ball sitting, looks like a big giant basket. Nothing less than 700 pounds, been here since 1961. So there's one of our eagles.
Now this photograph is right here up on the wall. This is STS-135. July 8, 2011 was our last one. These pictures come from the cameras at the launch pads. Today they officially taken all the cameras down. But they also had to send them up in gaseous nitrogen for all the noise level vibrations and extreme high temperatures that you would have to launch. So you can catch some of these types of pictures even right off the NASA website. The closeout crew are the people that were responsible for helping the astronauts into their seats, and then also closing out the hatch and closing out the white room. One of the neat things I like at Atlantis is not just they show you what the flight deck is, but right next to it they show you the astronauts sitting in the seat. The building alone still holds records. It's the tallest one-story building in the world, 525 flight, or also Edwards Air Force Base. WS, like Sands, Mexico, and STS-3, won it all the time, and whether we cooperate with us. Finally got up to a 4-member crew at number 5 and 6. Went to a 5-member crew at number 7, our first woman in space, Sally Ride. And number 8, our first African American in space. We realize STS-107 also, no landing dates. Down below STS-51 now, no landing dates. Before the shuttle ended, we started another program. It's called Constellation. The rocket being developed was called Ares 1. We did this test flight October 28, 2009 at Pad 8. Most of the rocket was dummy, the booster was real. And the booster, one of the parachutes didn't come out very well, and it ended up burning too fast and it damaged the booster. And then the press made a big deal about it. It's why it's a test flight. That's why it's a test flight. By February 2010, it was gone. We're talking 4 years, and the whole program ended. One day about politics and money, unfortunately. So this month, we're hoping to get some more money. We want to get people off the ground for 2017. But what we're going to do, we have no choice right now but to rely on the Russians to get to the space station. We had NASA put a competition in with 7 companies. When they finally brought it down, it was 3, and then they officially announced they went to 2, which was Boeing and SpaceX, which are what I think that happened. There is one hatch here that is the same, and this mission flew officially twice. It was STS-83, STS-94. The orbiter had a major issue. They had to cut it short. The mission was too important not to finish. Turned the vehicle around. 3 months later, they went right back out. It's the first crew that's ever done that before. So they just changed the background color, changed the number of the mission, but it was the same flight. It's the one and only time that ever happened. Now, the little to our right is pad 41. Right in the middle of the 4 poles, that is the pad itself. That's the new umbilical tower that they're constructing for astronauts to be able to walk up and be able to board the Atlas V, which is definitely not finished because you'll definitely notice there's a crane out there. The rocket is officially assembled in the white building to the right called the Vertical Integration Facility. Rolls out on its own equipment, about 24 up to 48 hours ahead to the center of the lightning thrusters. And I'll show you a picture a little bit in the book what that could look like. Our next launch here is coming October 30th with another Atlas. Atlas is going off like clockwork. We just did one on the 2nd. They just launched out at Vandenberg. We're going to launch again at the end of the month. There is another Atlas set for December too. There's 2 more rocket launches set for the year before we're finished. I have no idea what they're doing. My mom, if anybody wants to step in and get some pictures, you're welcome to. These things were not there yesterday. They were not here, I'm telling you. It's a really big model like this one. It's in the IMAX building. Down by IMAX 2. It's bigger than this one, it's 1/25th of scale. One bigger difference too is they didn't put the crawler transporter underneath it, it's actually sticking out halfway under and halfway out. It was a really big model. For a little bit, they didn't have anything around it, they finally did put it around it too. But one time there was.
To the left, see that glass enclosed area?
That's the transport.
That's one of the driver cabs. It's raised up a little higher than usual. It could be all the way down to 20 feet. It could be all the way up as high as 26 feet. The next driver cab is up front in this corner. It only has forward. It does not have reverse. That's why there's 2 driver cabs. We don't do 360s. It was turned around once in its lifetime with a 16-point turn. You can tell it's recently moved right through here too. Every so often it is moved. A lot of times we miss it because they'll do it before we get out here on the tour. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we're watching it roll back in. We've been watching a few of the unmanned rockets here. The next one coming up is in the middle of the afternoon. I know they're going to allow us to come out here and watch because of that. And it's a great view for the Atlas. 2.3 miles away. Boy, does it get loud really quick. I've been out here for the Atlas. There was one Atlas, they couldn't come here because the wind shifted. So they can't come to the spot. We'll probably take a few people over to the NASA Causeway. And when I'm talking a few, I'm only talking about 400 people in these 2 locations. It's $49 extra on the admission to do that. Saturn V will probably be... This road's 130 feet, a little over 39 meters wide. When the transporter comes through here, there's 3 locations across this asphalt. They do lay metal planks out there, and they're trying to keep the indentations from getting into it, but you can't stop it. Especially once you start to put a load on it, you keep rolling back and forth many times, there's going to be indentations. One reason you don't see them now because they've all been replaced. But that'll happen again. See the tracks? Now you can see where the tracks really good and crawler right here. Transporters arrived here in many pieces. It took like a year to reassemble both of them. They've been rolling since 1965 from Marion Power and Shovel Company in Marion, Ohio. They don't exist anymore. These are the support pedestals this platform used to sit on a pad in. 2 diesel engines at 2,750 horsepower each turn these 8 tracks with 16 electric motors. So that building right there by itself CST 100 capsules will go in there. The crawler transporters could be sitting right here in this fenced area, right on this side, and then on the other side of that white building. Because you notice the crawler ways going in there. Now, Boeing has all three of these facilities. Number one, X-37B unmanned space planes. You can get on the Boeing website, you can look it up, and they'll show you what it looks like. They won't tell you anything about it though. It does launch on Atlas V, and so will the new Boeing capsule will launch on Atlas V at Pad 41. I don't know if it's number 1 or 2 that's out right now. It was launched earlier this year. Just an assumption it's 2, because one's already been out twice, the second one's been out once, but they won't tell us till it comes home officially. It's supposed to be 16 months. Could be longer, could be shorter. They'll tell you nothing. NASA did put an article about they had put some experiments on it. It was their project to start with. They started it. It went to DARPA, more or less the Air Force. They do a lot of research with it, and they look at a lot of things. I know that. We know that's what they're doing. That's okay. Safety for the world. Think about it. That's really what it is. It is safety for the world, not just for us. We're partners with many, many countries. We got to keep this place safe somehow or another. Anybody in here today? The other day was a big gator in here. No one here yesterday, but Wednesday. Surprise.
Okay, Cocoa Beach is only 9 miles. They say no fishing. Somebody said to hell with you.
So they better get them some fish. As you get closer to Cocoa Beach, the buildings get all flashy and big pops of color. slushies. That's different.
Very.
A Tone Travel production. Baby, make if you want to, cause you're safe with me, so just stay with me home. Every day is like a holiday. Sleeping if you want, sit, relax, unwind and kick back. Broken, yet I noticed, and the weight of the world's got you hopeless. Nothing's greater, nothing's better. You just sit and you wait to come home. You got the fight in your hands, but the world's too demanding. Spreading blood to be paralyzed.
the airport, go back to St. Louis.
Yeah.
The sun has not come up yet. It's about 6:43 a.m. on Saturday morning.
Hey, we're headed back.
Yep, back to St. Louis.
Yeah. Sleepy, early night, early flight.
Right.
See you when we get there.
Dodge is probably on the other side. I think it might be on the other side. You see the bridge. Oh, there's the arch right there. You see the arch over here?